Hello and welcome. This is Teresa, Crafty Grams, coming at you for day 30 of hashtag Junk Journal July 2026, hosted by Debbie at Ink and Page. Today's prompt is matchbook. So I have made a large matchbook, um, mostly with the printables. I do have other, just pages in the matchbook notebook. This obviously is an image from today's printables. Our quote is from Virginia Woolf. I feel so intensely the delights of shutting oneself up in a little world of one's own with pictures and music and everything beautiful. Well, that's what I do every day I come into my craft lair. So, oh, sorry. Yeah, so that's the quote, the attribution, and these are just pages for our little flip book. I have, this is uh, from the kit. I have a piece of book page, some embossed brown paper bag, coffee dyed notebook paper, a piece of newspaper, coffee dyed glassine, and this is also an image from the kit. So if you're interested to see how this was made, please keep watching. So here we are, day 30 printables. The collage sheet with this gorgeous statue here, the quote from Virginia Woolf, a background page that's portrait oriented, oh, another background page, portrait oriented, and then this is the cut aparts. So today's prompt is matchbook. So we will be using these background pages to make the cover for the matchbook and possibly include as pages in the little matchbook notebook. I have some other kinds of paper as well. So let me get these cut apart and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and cut everything down to the right width, which is going to be about 4¼ inches, maybe a little narrower on the things that are going to go inside of the matchbook cover. So this is the piece I cut to 4¼ inches for the backing, basically, of the matchbook cover. And I'm trying to decide if I want the rest of it to be the same pattern or like this. I don't think this quite does it for me. The flowers I thought were going to be just the perfect thing to make this the right right for the opening, but I just am now not thinking so after I went ahead and cut it all up, which is a decision I am now regretting. So I think I want to make this the front flat basically, and then put this statue on the front. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that, and I need to cut this piece now to about a ½ inch or so longer, so it goes into the bottom closure by about a ½ inch. That's what I'm trying really, really hard to say. So I'm going to cut it here. Let me make a mark. Let me make my mark and cut it there because it's just better that way. And then if I need to, I will come back and neaten up the sides. I don't know that it's going to all line up perfectly. We shall see. So I'm going to get this chunk cut off now. And get it all glued together. And then I can ink it. So I'm going to glue this to this. Is that right? Or did I get the wrong piece? That's the wrong piece. It's okay. It's fine. I will glue that to that, and then that will tuck inside of that. me just put some glue in here. I mean, you could glue it with this flap underneath that one, and I guess I'll look and see which way it looks better before I actually do the glue. I really feel like it's no different. Why is this piece so much narrower than this one? I do not understand at all. That's what happens when I try to measure. It all goes wonkadoodle. I think I am going to put it this way just because it doesn't really matter in the long run how it goes. It just matters that it goes, right? Right. Try not to glue it shut because, yeah. I don't know. Just is what it is, man. It just is. Okay, so that's basically the front of it. Let me cut this down on the side here. Go over there before I get you all over the place. Just basically get it all to the same width, which I thought I already had. But, the best laid plans and all of that. All right, that's better. So, let me see about this placement. I don't know. I don't know that I want her to go. I might just cut out the photo part of it and use that instead of all the background. Let's do that. Gosh. Change your mind much, kid? Yes, I do. I change my mind a lot. Apparently. All right, I've left too much of the background all the way around. So here we go again. Round and round the picture we go. Lovely. Just lovely. Get these wee bits out of here. Put this away. Round these a little bit. And then I shall do the fascinating work of inking everything. So today is the 30th. Only one more day. And tomorrow will be the very definite challenge of putting this journal in some kind of a cover. That will be so much fun trying to figure that out. Yeah. Oh, I don't really have to do the back of it because I am going to glue it straight in. So I have made matchbooks, matchbook covers, whatever you want to call these, in all sizes. And I have been doing it wrong because, really and truly, a matchbook, when you take the flap off of it, this is where everything's attached. I've been doing it up here. That's not accurate. It all goes down here because you would pull the matches out like that. So I'm going to do it correctly today. Thanks to Debbie, I'm doing it correctly. I have mended my ways. I don't know how much of this is going to show, but I'm going to do it anyway. This side is still not straight, and it's quite bothersome to me. Oops. Just sending things flying. Trying to decide if I can live with it. I guess I'm going to. All right. Because I don't want to faff with it anymore. I just don't want to. I don't want to. All right. So she's going to go there. I don't know what. Sorry, I just bumped my microphone again. I don't know what, like where the statue is in the world, but I think it's quite lovely. And I like that very much. So I shall glue this to that piece of paper. Just try and get it centered. And it is not straight on that piece of paper. But I need to cut off. You know what? I might. It's very strange because the line on the paper looks very straight, but it's definitely not straight. Okay. We're just going to cut it. We're just going to cut it, and then that's going to be our straight. Right? Right. Okay, so that is now my straight line, as straight as I can get it by eyeballing it. Ooh, I really didn't want to cut that edge off. Oh, well, needs must. Okay, that looks pretty good now. Okie dokie. I'm going to hold off on gluing that because I might want to put some layers and lace or something behind it. Because, it's the way I roll. That is the way I roll. Sorry. Okay, let's get to the business of, let me show you this. One of the pieces of paper is printed the same on both sides, and I made that my last page. I just glued it into what was the last page, and so I'm letting it sit now to dry. And then I will put today's make in here, and I don't know if I'm going to put tomorrow, which is belly band, in there, or I discovered I have one sort of plainish page up here where I'm at, right here. I might put belly band there. So we'll see. We'll see what strikes me tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I'm setting that aside. I'm going to assemble the papers. So I just have this coffee dyed loose leaf paper. This is a coffee dyed glassine embossed paper bag. I have a piece of newspaper. I have a book page. Shocker, I know, book page. And they're different widths, so I'll have to see about now how they fit in there, but that's okay. I can do that. All right, so I also want to put this in the front, I think. So if I put this in here like this, because I don't want to cover up too much of it with this bottom flap, but that will cut a lot of height off of, well, you know what, I don't have to put everything in like that. If I move everything down like that, except these two, and everything else gets buried by the first two pages. Okay, that'll work. I need to put something behind this book page because it is way fragile. Fragile, sorry. And now I've cut that too short. Don't cough. This is bothering me. I'm going to have to cut that. That's where the paper folded. It's bothering me. So now it's probably going to be too short. But if I get the other piece, maybe that's not, doesn't have the fold on it because that one did. That one's taller. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. If I line these three up at the bottom and then put them a little bit higher than the other pages. Okay, that works height-wise, except for this. And I might cut that off at the bottom, which is sad. Sorry, hydrangea. Sorry about that. Okay, I might go ahead and staple that in place, and then I can cut down here, because I don't want to keep having to move it around and rearrange it and reorganize it and all that happy junk. Now I can't find my stapler. That's going to make me sad. There it is. I'm just using my tiny attacher, and I'm going to attach it. I hope this catches everything. Let's see. Yes. Yep. That's cool. All right. Let's see what a guillotine can do to this. I may have to cut it by hand, which we all know will not be, oh, sorry, very straight. Okay, I'm going to have to finish it by hand, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. That looks pretty good. Good job, me. Yay. Oh, that's cute. I'm happy with that. Let's do the front of it. Oh, let me get my trash out of the way. Let me get my trash out of the way. Okay, now it's time to dress it up. What was it they used to say on... We used to watch Say Yes to the Dress all the time, and I can't remember what they used to say when they were going to put all the accessories on the bride trying on the dress. I want some lace. Well, that's not where I was planning on putting the lace. I'm not going to do that. I want to do the lace up here. I don't like the way it falls that way. Let's see what the other end looks like. That's a little better. Let's try this. I can cut this narrower. Yeah, I like the way it has more movement at the top. So let's cut it here. Oops, sticks to my fingers. straight-ish. Straight-ish, I guess. Just trying to use up bits and pieces. Yeah, I really didn't need to do that side, but it's okay. It's fine. It's all fine. Only needed to do one side. Okay, that's cute. I'm going to use this glue up here because it's going on the lace. And then this on the rest of it. I don't know. Don't ask. I can't tell you. No idea why. Okay. Cover back on this. Put the lid back on. Okay. Now what? I have to figure out where to put the quote. I wonder if I can put the quote somewhere on the page. Probably not, because this is gigantic. Yeah, I'm going to put it, I had thought that I would put it on the inside of the cover in up here, so that's, I'm going to stick to that plan. What do we think of that? I just really feel bad that I cut this up. And now it's not going to work for what I wanted it to do. So I think I shall put it there, tear this down. Maybe put some actual book page behind it. Here comes the boss. Hey, Penny. What you doing, you girl? She's coming here to yell at me. Uh-oh. Really? You need something? Hmm? Say. She's not speaking to me. She's mad because I left this morning. Yep, went off gallivanting with my son and his girlfriend to go to the bank and the Social Security office. Yep. Now she's mad. She'll be all right. Oh, I guess we'll see if she needs to go outside. You go outside? No, she's just sitting there being mad. I'm going to take a little bit off of the side of this because everything got cut down. Let's see if this is now the right width. It's a little bit narrower, so that's fine. Do I want to dress it up with anything? I don't know. So let me ink and think. No, I still don't know. I don't want to put anything up there because I don't want it to interfere with it closing down here. So yeah, I might just do that. Make it a bit of a cluster for up there. This is my last piece of coffee dyed lined paper. Guess I need to do some dyeing. I'm going to glue it down and then tear that bottom corner off. Maybe I'm not going to glue it down. There we go. There we go. Okay, now what? And now what do we do? Oh, maybe I can put the well, let me cut the, I have to cut the ends of it a little bit. It's always wider than it needs to be. And then I'm going to rough the edges. Just a little. And see if I can find some of the book page I cut off. I could have sworn I put it up here to save for stamping purposes, but in the interest of time, I will use a piece of this. It's just dandy. I feel like it's missing something. Just no idea what. Oh gosh, I didn't ink any of this. I should have done this at least. Well, fiddlesticks. Dadgum. Oh well. That's life. It was not straight. So I thought I would use this to sort of hide the staple. Make a little cluster. Let me tell you, I have been through so many dauber sponges this month. It's ridiculous. Now that I've spent all that time inking this, I think I want to tear it. Oops. I didn't tear enough off. I want to make it look like it was just torn off a piece of paper to put this note on. Right? Yeah, nothing behind that for some reason. I don't know. Can't tell you. No explanation for it. No rhyme or reason. It's just, this is the way it is. So there's that. Let's see what we can do with this. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. And there we go. A matchbook is made. A matchbook made in Georgia. So there we go. That's, I guess, a good way to, if you do it right, that's a good way to use up scraps. However, I made more scraps than I used. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, I have a lot of bits and pieces left over, but I will put them with this journal and see what I come up with down the road. Yep, I really, really like that. I'm just going to glue it straight in. Lots of glue. Unless I want to put some lace behind it. Oh, gosh, my brain. Where'd that lace go? Yep, dadgummit. Why I gotta be like this? Why I gotta be like this? For one thing, I feel like I'm trying to even out the back and front of this fat guy. But I don't think this little piece of lace is gonna make all that much difference in the grand scheme of things. Hold on, Penny. I'm almost done, baby girl. Okay. Yuck. There we go. Super cute. Super cute. I love it. I hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I will see you one last time this month tomorrow. And in the meantime, craft and joy, y'all. Bye.